Hello, my name is Abdul Wadud. I'm 30 years old and I'm from London. And my fistula story is I was diagnosed in 2009 with Crohn's disease, and it started off with an abscess, a large abscess in my rectum area. And obviously I wasn't sure what to do, so it swelled up so badly that I had to go to A&E. And what they did was they basically done a cut and drainage, and from there, basically they said it should get healed. Now obviously after about 6 months, once it healed up, another abscess grew, and then again same procedure. I was in extreme pain, so I had to go again to A&E, and they cut and drained it. And what happened was, second time they realized, okay, this is a fistula, and it's quite complex, and they said there's no cure to it. So they just let me be and put me on strong medications like immunosuppressants and stuff like that. That time my Crohn's was quite flared up as well, so obviously I had lots of diarrhea and etc. All the symptoms that are associated with Crohn's, and this just kept carrying on. Every year to year and a half, I just kept having surgeries. And this fistula, what happened was, you went from the right side. It started on the right side, and then you moved up to the 2 o'clock position. Then it moved to the 6 o'clock position, and it just kept spreading. And then you went to the other side, which became a complex horseshoe fistula. And when the doctor said that, he himself looked at me and he said, "There's no cure for this, and you're doomed." So I was very upset about that. And obviously, 10 years I've had like 12 surgeries, failed surgeries, and it was getting to the stage where they wanted to put a stoma bag on me to allow the area to heal in my rectum. But doing my own research, I've already found out that a stoma bag doesn't cure fistulas. I watched other people with stoma bag with fistula, and they still have the fistula, so that wasn't really an option for me. Plus it's such a life-changing thing, so I wasn't comfortable with that at all. So since I'm on my 12th surgery, I've had, now it's September, and I can say that I'm fistula free right now. But prior to that, last year in 2018, I had an operation in August, and then another one again on September, so 1 month apart. So it was just spreading, and it was getting really bad, and for 1 year I was suffering. So I decided, there must be alternatives. So I've done lots of research, and I heard of Shah Sutra's treatment, and I found a doctor. We got into a conversation, and I watched other people's testimonial videos, and he said he has to look at me, and he should be able to help me. And when I came here, I only came here because of that doctor. And obviously when I met him, I'm not going to mention the doctor's name, but obviously he's quite popular amongst the West. But when I met him, straight away there was something wrong, because I had like 5 openings that time, and I had 3 cetons as well. I had 3 cetons, which is why they loop around, so there's continuous drainage forever, isn't it? And what happened was, when I met the doctor, he said he's only going to do like the 3 cetons that were there. He's going to put Shah Sutra on those 3 things, even though I had 2 extra abscesses that were constantly draining, and he said he's not going to touch that. And for me, that wasn't a good enough excuse, because I knew that I had an area that was infected, but he's not going to touch that. So why would I go through a surgery with a doctor who's not comfortable, dealing with that? And because my one's really complex, I thought, I don't know what to do, like I was at a dilemma now. I'm in India now, I don't know what to do. I'm with this doctor. I only came because of him, and I was really nervous. So obviously what happened was, I thought I was going to go through with it. I sent the payment through, and then like 3 times the payment got bounced. The payment didn't go through. The bank contacted me saying, is fraud? Is it fraud? I said, no, it's me. I'm legitimately here in India. Just send the money through. And then on the 3rd time when it bounced, I was like, this is a sign. This is a sign, that I'm not meant to go with this doctor, because my gut feeling wasn't. I didn't want to go with him. And funnily enough, where I was staying, 5 minutes down the road was a hospital that I saw every day. Me and my wife, we saw a clinic called Healing Hands, and on the signpost it said fistula, and we would drive past it every day, and we would be like, what, we should have gone there, but because we were already dealing with the doctor, we didn't go there. So when on the 3rd and final time, when it basically failed, we decided, we've got nothing to lose, let's just go there and speak to them. And this was at 11:30 p.m. So my wife called them, and then they said, yes, come through, in the next half an hour, which we did. And then as soon as we walked in and we saw the facilities and we spoke to the doctor, I just want to, we knew we were in the right place, because they said they deal with fistula patients, complex, like 10 surgeries per day, and this is nothing to them. The way they spoke to me, they gave me the confidence that, you know what, these guys know what they're doing. They gave me an information pack which was like, everything was super professional, you know, it's beyond what I expected, you know. And from there they booked a consultation, and then they booked a diagnostic with that, and yeah, and then they done a camera check, and they done loads of things, you know, which I've also made personal blogs, and you know, I'll share the link as well on this video. But they've done so much things now. Now 6 months down the line, I can, you know, officially say that I'm fistula free. You know, I had like 5 visual fistulas that were, you know, present on the skin, and 1 hidden one. The doctor said 1 internal one. So like that one would have been completely missed by all the doctors, you know. So the fact that he's done that through endo imaging was like, you know, a miracle, to be honest. And how I got here was a miracle. So, you know, I'm live and well now. You know, I've got another chance in life, and you know, I don't even know how to say thank you to anybody. You know, I never thought I would ever say I'm fistula free. You know, all the videos that I saw of, you know, people with fistulas, I would say my one was extremely complex. You know, and I thought there's no hope for me. You know, everybody had like a simple fistula, but my one. I just want to say thank you to Healing Hands, you know, and all the team, Dr. Ashwin, his wife, you know, all the team, every single member. I can't even the staff, the waiters, the people bringing me the food, you know, the facilities are first class, you know, 100,000 times better than the West, you know. Like I would definitely recommend, you know, like everybody find Healing Hands Clinic on Google and get in contact with the doctor, and I guarantee you he will heal you, because this guy is legendary, I'm telling you. All right, anyway, my name has been Abdul Wadud. Thank you very much, and I hope you get healed soon.